I wouldn't call it an influence. More like I had basically a choice, right? That choice would have to be either choose one or the other, not to weigh out my choices. Of course, one person individually doesn't really affect the whole nation, but it does make a difference when all the counts come together. So I guess I could say the only thing that made me do this is because I was over age and had the right to vote. And of course, the only difference I saw between one of the candidates versus the other is that one had more of a more of a straightforward way of explaining things, right? Rather than giving off like a false opinion, right? I guess that's the only thing that made me choose or vote for one candidate over the other.
Influence you?
The television ads?
Yeah, how did they influence you?
I don't think they influence me at all. I mean, as far as things go, when someone actually starts explaining and talking about how they're gonna make a difference, you can't really expect them to do a difference unless they actually do them. But of course, you can't really tell. I guess overall, when it comes to people explaining things over the videos or like on the TVs or news, even YouTube and things like that online, no matter what the media says, it's actually holding off a lot of things. Like behind the curtains is the actual true, what's it called? The true, not display. I don't have the right words, but I'm pretty sure you can understand exactly what I mean. When it comes to explaining the things over your own persona, they're not really true to themselves. It's not real. In the sense, the only thing that they can say is just words. It's just something that anyone can brag about or even give an opinion about, right? But when it comes to actually proving, it only comes to the presidency. So when it comes to those candidates actually being in that place, in that position, only then you can actually see how the things go. Actually, I just like all ads, to be honest. I just believe that they get in the way. Of course, it's a lot of information, so it's up to the individual to actually do the research and make the decision on their own and give off their own opinion. Sure. Some things I notice, others don't. Like one of the common things is like, they create jobs, right? That's probably one of the most common things that they would always say. Making a difference for the people. That's pretty broad in general, pretty vague. You don't get much out of it. The only thing that changes is what they do, right? In those terms. So when they do say all those words that are, coming at you, it seems favorable. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we need. But in reality, that's not how it works. So once those things end up, like recorded and they're displayed amongst other people, some people will catch that, others won't. I think both are really important. Both are really important. So you can't really say which one's more important. Because personally, of course, you want your own gains. I guess you could call it selfish. Something that benefits yourself, benefits you as an individual. You definitely want something that can actually benefit for you. But as a nation as a whole, it's a bit different. Because you're going to have some flaws, you're going to have some drawbacks. And it won't always work in your favor. You know what I mean?